And it's Wall in a point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kevin McHale. Lays it up and banks it in. Wall's got 8.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
Dishes to Anthony. The 11-footer. Here's Griffin. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 8 points for him.
He's enjoying himself today, guys. He knew going in that he had the upper hand on the glass, but I didn't think it would make this much of a difference.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Indianapolis. And Toronto also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Lillard. That's good. And it's 9 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Dragic with a wide open look. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Toronto trails by 9. And it's Durant missing. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
And Jefferson throws it down.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
And with that shot, the Indianapolis lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
John Wall's checked in for Goran Dragic. And then for Toronto, Fareed's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Williams. And that one's good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
But they'll get another chance. Griffin draws the double. Tries again. Curry with the steal. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 12 points for Kevin Durant.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
To the wing on the left. And the basket by Curry.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Anthony kicks to Burks. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Indianapolis going with an almost entirely new group here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Sanders. Fareed comes in for Blake Griffin. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Anthony. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Alec Burks. And then for Toronto, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Jefferson. Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Curry. And Wall. Here we go now. And yes, sir, that one drops. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Haven't been...
Ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Last break, here comes Indianapolis. Finished off the break. got 10 points in just the second half.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And with that shot, the Indianapolis lead is cut down to 12 points on that basket from Smith. Wall passes to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. And here is Faried. Smith with a wide open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 14 points for J.R. Smith. Indianapolis leading by 10. So for Toronto right now, Harris is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Kenneth Faried. Then it's Curry. And it's Jackson in the point. On its way from Curry for two. Faried, no good. Indianapolis with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson double-teamed. Gordon dishes to Evans. From 11 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And Indianapolis leads by 14. Jackson kicks to Faried. And he goes in for the dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. The shot will not go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Curry wide open. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
So Indianapolis ends up going with a new group. Jefferson's checked in for Toronto. Durant comes in for Wiggins. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Thanks again, Doris. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Griffin passes to Carmelo. Indianapolis moving it around. And it's sent back by Jefferson.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second three of the half.
Toronto calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Faried's checked in for Harris. Jackson dishes to Durant. Outside Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 14 points for Steph Curry.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Park. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court. The same has not held true. Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Over to the wing. Burks kicks to Wall. The three. Sanders. The second chance points on the tip in. And Indianapolis leads by 6.
He never gives up on a missed shot. He feels like everyone is his, and that tip-in paid off for him.
You know what? They've been relying on his three-point shot all game long, and he has not let them down.
They need a few more of them if they're going to pull this game out. He can't stop now.
Curry wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. The score is tied at 82. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And Toronto making a change. Lillard's checked in. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Anthony. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That was critical, guys. Absolutely critical. And, you know, that's what we're used to seeing out of him.
And Lillard kicks to Durant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's 17 points for Kevin Durant.
What a play to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. And it's out of bounds. Indianapolis able to retain possession here. Out to the right wing. Wall.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. We're seeing that red-hot version of Blake Griffin.
So it's Toronto. A 2-point game. Lillard, the pass to Durant. Frames it from downtown.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
And Wall. Here we go now. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Anthony. It's off.
Boy, blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Burks. Can't knock in the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocked away! It's stolen by Jefferson. And now they foul and stop the clock. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Poke loose. Here's Wall, off target with that shot. And so the big win by Toronto.